And I just had a question about America playing a leading role in unmanned aircrafts using drones. Do you think that, what is your take on the increasing usage of unmanned aircrafts and the influence this might have on other nations building up their drone program? And then kind of a second part to that question, do you think that U.S. should take the lead and push for international policy regarding the use of drones before other nations develop programs similar to ours?
Look, it is a great question, and it's one of the realities of changing warfare. Drones have changed how combat is conducted. It's changed our capacity. There are advantages to that, and there are risks to that. Now, drones, it seems to me, are a tool. They're a tool that clearly can have beneficial impacts, in particular allowing us to project force without risking U.S. soldiers. But there are dangers as well. I am concerned, domestically, about the use of drones here at home. And in particular, we had fairly lively disagreements with the administration a year ago, asking the very simple question about whether a drone can use force against a U.S. citizen who doesn't pose an imminent threat here at home. And the administration repeatedly, and to my mind, inexplicably refused to acknowledge that the Constitution prevents the federal government from using a drone against a U.S. citizen at home if he or she doesn't pose an imminent threat. I think that's a real concern. There are civil liberties concerns to American citizens here at home and privacy concerns that trouble me. There are also concerns from the perspective of national security. No administration has used drones as aggressively as has the Obama administration. And I'm worried about what I would call video game warfare. That is, and part of it seems to derive from an ideological and somewhat irrational animus to Guantanamo, to detaining foreign terrorists, and to interrogating them. And I have to say I find it a curious chain of reasoning that the administration has expressed civil liberties concerns about interrogating foreign terrorists. I don't quite understand the reasoning that says we respect the civil rights of a foreign terrorist so much that we're going to drop a bomb on you from the sky and blow you up instead of apprehending you and interrogating you. Look, I got to say, if I were that person, I'd much rather you respect my civil liberties a little less and not bomb me. like that. But yet it's cleaner and more antiseptic, and I worry from a national security perspective just how much intelligence we're losing if someone is in fact a serious terrorist, a terrorist leader. There's significant benefit, if it is possible, to apprehending that individual and interrogating them, finding out who else they're working with, what plans are in place, who their contacts are. And if we're mistaken, and intelligence can be mistaken, if someone is not a terrorist, then there's real benefit to apprehending them and discovering that. When you send a drone out and just push a button, both of those benefits are lost. And so, yes, I think we need to have a lot more thinking about the proper use of drones as a tool in warfare. Look, I think if you've got a terrorist in a distant location where you can't get soldiers in easily to capture them, and you've got strong intelligence that they are a serious national security threat to the United States, yes, we should use drones to take them out. But I do have real concern about it being seen as so easy that it prevents us from doing the harder work of apprehending the bad guys and preventing future terrorist attacks.